We are on the road, Lexington, Kentucky, northbound lane, that way. We're on Central Avenue. We just turned off of 25 West, the Clinton Highway. Interstate goes up that way, the Clinton Highway goes up around that way. I could have taken it, but I would have seen too many junkyards, too many distractions. I gotta get to my buddy's house. Here comes a 4x4 Chevy pickup T-Rock. First one I've seen is four-wheel drive. Short bed, not rusted. Four-wheel drive, half-ton. Too bad they can't get the people that are on welfare to cut these weeds at the curb. Instead of wasting money on a fancy brush system. Junk. That's it, we're on the road. Hello, Corvair. Just stay attached, please. And we'll be in Ohio, near Mansfield, between Mansfield and Columbus, Ohio. We'll be there at 8:30, minus gas up and pee-pee stops. And I got a full tank. I filled her up last night. Let's beat up this old transmission. Too bad I didn't put the seafoam in, as per Mr. Spike Punk. Seafoam and a fresh transmission change. No flush. Just dump her and put some new stuff in. No flush. You flush toilets, but you don't flush transmissions. On the road. Road trip. Up and down the mountains of eastern Tennessee. I looked on the map. I know where we are. Knoxville's in the east, in the middle. Lexington's above it, Kentucky, and to the west of Knoxville is Nashville. And it's a touristy area. Nice weather. They said it would be 97 degrees, which is almost 100, which is, what, 40 Celsius or something? But I don't think it got anywhere near that. It was nice. I have no complaints of the weather. It rained during the car show the night of the banquet and the next day, but gotta have a little rain to keep things green. Up and down the mountains, there's a crane. That means there's work to be done. Some people are ambitious. They build things. I just fixed junk. Up and down the mountains of east central Tennessee. We couldn't get to see Tow Wrecker. I don't know why he didn't answer my calls. I got it in tow haul mode. It drops the raises the RPM. Once we hit the flatland of Ohio, that won't be a concern. This transmission's a little soft after 200,000 miles. On the old fluid, don't flush it, just dump it. Old River Valley. Tennessee. I have to come back one day when I have time. Gotta retire. Enjoy it while you got it. Up and down the mountains. Norris Dam State Park. Go to Cracker Barrel, get some ham and pegs. $2.49 a gallon on the low side. Up and down. I get drowsy looking out the window. Two-wheel drive Suburban. No four-wheel drive button. No four-wheel drive button. Nope. Two-wheel drive. Suburban. My neighbor needs a car for his wife. Maybe she'll be interested to buy it. It's a good party barge. They got 2 kids, and I think they have another one on the way. While you're young. Let's see. We're going 62 miles an hour at 1,700 RPM. My GPS says 61, and the speedometer in the truck says 58. Who knows which one's right? 1,700, 1,650 at 60. 1,650 at 60 miles an hour on a jack. Junk. Okay, gotta make some more room for more videos. Just saw a steep driveway. I'd say so. Cumberland Gap State Park, a liquor barn, free tastings. Up and down the mountains, just like back home. Cumberland Gap. Catteryville, Jacksboro, La Follette. Calling an F-150 again. Shoney's. So many crappy restaurants. I've never been to one. Scotty's Hamburger. I'm not going there. Tennessee Ridgetop Budget Host Hotel. $30.88 a night. I paid $39. Didn't even have their crappy breakfast. Pancakes and brown liquid sugar. They call it syrup, but it's junk. Nice garage for sale. 2 big overhead doors. All you got is the noise of the interstate. All the trucks going by, and look at them all, one after the other. Truck, truck, truck. America's on the move. Ordering junk cars off of eBay. When I was at the dealership getting the oil changed and the new tires put on, the salesman came over taking pictures of the Michelin tires on the rack. Got somebody interested on eBay, he said. I said, did you check the date code on those tires? He says, what's the date code? I said, oh, there it is right there. He said, no, that's not it. They fool you. He said, oh, here it is right here. It said 2014, 2014. I said, well, you're pretty close. It actually says 2014, no hyphen, no star, just 2014. It's the 20th week of 2014, Lexington 139. Some of the tires were made in USA and some were made in France, en France. Didn't know how to read the date code, but they knew how to sell them on eBay. Well, they're a year and a half old. They're not brand new, but they're not very old. Do people know? Do people care? Tow haul mode. That leash doesn't downshift and upshift. No hunting.
The signal spin.
Truck zone.
That's pretty fast, I think.
Endless up and down the hill. Tennessee.
Well, it's moving very fast.
The big cross.
It took us 9 years to get out there.
Old Ford fixing a new Ford. They all die. Every one of them. Oh, look! Adult World! Yahoo! Edible pantyhose, or whatever they got in there. Big cross. Christianity. Organized religion. I guess I won't make any comments one way or the other. I'm gonna have to stop soon and get some water. Nice, free, cold water.
The first mission to Mars did not expect to find craters in river valleys, and yet they did.
Gravel quarry or a rock quarry.
Didn't expect to find ocean worlds and volcano worlds, but they did. So we're really going
An old, dilapidated amusement park. Patriotic Palace.
In just a matter
Gone.
of weeks in July.
History.
We're going to bring everybody along for the ride. And when you say fans, for NPR News, I'm Brian Mann in Saranac.
Broken down.
President Obama
On
and
the
President
road.
Brazilian
Dead.
President Dilma Rousseff are pledging closer settlement.
Oh man. Wheeler goes flying by 90 miles an hour. 150 kilometers an hour. We got a beautiful view of the ridges of the Smoky Mountains.
Railroad tracks leading to the
Smoky
Euro
Mountains.
Tunnel linking France and England are blocked. Train service across the channel suspended. Ferry workers are on strike over expected job cuts in the late Eurostar train service, which
We are heading into lightning. I just saw a big crack. Welcome to Kentucky. Welcome to lightning. We had a big lightning storm last night, and it rained pretty much through the night. And now it's looking bad again. I wonder if they're known for it. I saw a lot of vehicles with hail damage. I saw a lot with hammer damage. How do you tell the difference between hail damage and hammer damage? I guess if you got your car parked in the garage and there's hail damaging all the cars outside and you need a little bit of extra cash, just introduce a little bit of hail damage. I mean hammer damage. I mean hail damage. Who knows? Yeah, we're gonna get some rain, I guess. Where there's lightning, there's thunder. Thunder always comes after it. Sound travels slower than light, much slower. Welcome to Kentucky. Guess we'll get to see you next time, Mr. Tow Wrecker. And the radio playing on the computer just craps out. It's funny, I put the radio on the computer to listen to my local stations, and it plays within a few seconds, 3, 4, 5 seconds. In do it on the phone, and it takes 30 seconds, a minute. It stops, it starts, depending what signal's up in the air. One day somebody's going to show me how to do an MP3. I guess I could figure it out. I just don't have the patience. I got so many things on my mind. I got a phone call this morning from the city police. Mr. CORVAIRWILD? Yep. Never know what the city police are calling you for, but they called. We have a snake in our possession from your apartment building. Doesn't belong in the apartment that we found it in. It's a friendly pet snake. It's a blood red corn snake. It's in a shoebox. Would you come and get it, please, and figure out who it belongs to? I said, is this phone call for real? And I knew it was for real because I recognized the dispatcher. Yep. One of my tenants has got a blood red corn snake and it escaped, and it was in somebody else's apartment. They called the police. The police called me. Yep. A blood red corn snake. It's a pet snake. It only eats dead mice. Doesn't like fighting for its dinner. It used to have a black cat, Shirley cat. Kentucky Splash Water Park. You don't get to see the Welcome to Kentucky sign, but you get to see the Splash Park sign there. The radio just started playing again. I guess the signal, the 4G signal, has to be a certain strength. Blood red corn snake. There comes the rain. My clean vehicle. The guy says to me, you want to wash it, Max? I said, nah. I got 1,000 miles to drive. It's going to rain on your nice paint job. Just clean the interior. Just clean those carpets. Still a little dirty, but the guy that was cleaning my truck yesterday, he was smoking a cigarette in the vehicle while he's cleaning. Does that tell you something? And I was trying to tell him not to, but he couldn't hear me because the traffic was buzzing by and he had the vacuum going. Oh my God, what a crappy experience. Shame, shame, shame on me. Just one of those things. You just get fooled sometimes. You don't know who to go with. They all sound good on the phone. Yep, he's probably telling the cop all kinds of crappy stories, all kinds of lies. He said to the cop, I gave him 2 cans of carpet dye. They were $10 each. Those cans are 15. He didn't give me any cans of carpet dye. And you don't dye the carpets until they're thoroughly scoured. To do this properly, you got to remove the console, remove the carpets, remove the seats, remove the carpets, and put them up, hang them up, and pressure wash them like I did on my Delta 88 Custom Cruiser all those years ago. And it's sitting in the field, rotting away. $2.45 a gallon. Gasoline. I got 10 miles per gallon last night. What did I do? 103 miles and 9.7 gallons of gas. Sounds like 10 miles per gallon to me. Yeah. How's the winch left in this thing? I had the Carfax on it, but I didn't take it with. I left it behind somewhere. Oh. One owner. Destruction. Comes the rain, big bad rain, heavy rain. I have to slow down. Except if you're a trucker, then you can keep up your speed. No problemo. Walls of rock. Right through the walls of rock. Oh yeah, it's coming down. Beautiful. Just what I need.